I'm not going to sugarcoat this one. Akron is terrible. They're really bad. We should destroy this team. They're 77 overall. This is the rematch. And this is going to sound wild if this is your first episode, but this is the rematch of the college football playoff semifinal from a year ago. I can't explain it, but that's what happened. And what can I say? We had a tough game against Virginia Tech for a while. It was really tough to move the football until it wasn't. And we can't really afford to have any of those, mistakes and slow starts against Akron. Akron is poor. And it matters a lot because of recruiting. As you can see, we have a lot of recruits scheduled to visit campus this week. Nick Hawkins, a defensive end. Chris Breedlove, the center. Bobby Reed is a safety. Robert Davis, Brett Johnson, Todd Carter, Clarence Brown, Justin Stevens, Kevin Mitchell, Kurt Rhodes. A lot of guys are coming to campus this week. I think every single person in here. And they all have different goals. And we need to have a big time game in the secondary. 2 interceptions from the secondary, 4 swatted passes. Beat a higher ranked team. I mean, Akron can't. I mean, are they ranked higher? We're going to try and beat them anyway. Kurt Rhodes it's a battle, right? Georgia's out to an early lead and they're gaining on us, or getting even more each week, right? So we need to get as many points as possible and try to steal him away from Georgia. The main thing is lasting until the offseason. That's the big thing with Justin Stevens. I really shouldn't be going after him as hard as I am. It's a waste of points, kind of. However, if we can stay in the battle long enough to the offseason, there's a chance we can win him. And he's a really, really, really good player. So we're trying to stay in the battle. Clarence Brown, we need 2 sacks with linebackers. This is the team to put stats up against. Todd Carter's passed for over 250. Brett Johnson, same goals as some of the other guys in the secondary. Robert Davis, 2 sacks with a linebacker. We have that with Clarence Brown. Bobby Reed, same goals as the secondary. And Chris Breedlove, rush for over 100, pass for over 250. Nick Hawkins, 3 sacks with the D-line, 2 tackles for loss with D-line. But that's secondary to some of these other missions on defense. Because we're probably going to get Nick Hawkins. We probably are. So I don't really care too much about that one. It's really more about some of these other players, especially the guys in the secondary. We might end up with none of them. But this game is going to be really important to try and ensure that we come away with a few of them, if not all of them, but that's going to be real tough. Also, I didn't even mention this at the end of 2 episodes ago. I added Grant Moses to the board. This is a punter with 4.4 flat speed. That's what they gave him, 4.40. And I decided at that moment I needed to get him. Now, I currently don't have any points for scholarships or anything like that, and I haven't even scouted him. But I hope to scout and win his approval so that he joins the Riverside Royals. But we're putting a lot of points into these guys. And I know that Justin Stevens is probably a losing battle. But I'm still in it for now, at least. Big game. Let's check out the top 25. And by that, I mean championship contenders. Because we're still on the outside. We're 52. So we have a lot of work to do to rise up. Adam Daniel is still the favorite to win the Heisman. Very cool. We saw Lamar Green. Yeah, he's pretty good. Alabama is number 1. Oklahoma and Miami got a first place vote. Clemson, Michigan are the undefeateds in the top 10. Actually, Wisconsin and California as well. Oregon. So Cal and Oregon are both Pac-12 schools in the top 10, undefeated. Are teams that we're going to play fairly soon that we have a chance to beat. Actually, Cal's week 14. Oregon not on the schedule this year. So maybe never mind on that. All right, but listen, I'm not messing around this game. We're on blackout. We got to crush them. Before we get back to Riverside Dynasty, I did want to let you guys know that finally, I know you guys have been requesting it so much. I finally made it happen. Shirt, jerseys for some of your favorite Riverside stars. Adam Daniel, Michael Hamm, Reggie Gonzalez, Greg Hall in the store, including a special black alternate as well. That's the front. This is the back. Check it out. Different players, different options. Link is down below. Says merch, Bengals/store creator-spring.com. It's in the link. It looks a lot easier. We need to destroy this team. The main thing is score very quickly so we have more time on defense. We need interceptions. With the secondary, we need 2, 4 deflections. Those are the big things. So scoring on offense very, very quickly is going to be really important. Akron versus Riverside. So many recruits visiting. Our recruiting class for this season kind of hinges on killing Akron. So we'll try to do that. And I'll be honest, if we can't destroy Akron, I don't know who we're going to be able to beat. We have 1 win on the season. We're 1-2. But this has to be a win. Now, I can't get too crazy and just try to air it out, go deep every single play, because we got to keep in mind, they're still a team, right? We're not playing some high school team. They're going to be okay. But we just got to be able to do our thing there. Adam Daniel put the football on the ground. Santana Griffin recovered. When I'm running and I use the juke, I don't want to pump fake. I want to juke. I'm already annoyed. That happens every time. I don't know how to avoid that. It's really annoying. Quick throw to Ham. Use the speed, Michael Ham. Wow. He would have been gone. Touchdown saving tackle made on the outside by Durant. We're going to try a counter run. We got a block out there. Gonzalez won't be able to make a man miss. Only gets 5. I say only 5 because I really thought that had touchdown potential. Quick throw back for Ham. He's got to use that speed. He'll break a tackle. Stay in bounds. Michael Ham down the sideline. Touchdown. That's what we need to do against Akron. The Zips. Please, give me a break. The Zips. We got to be better. We got to play better. We got to show her better. Big play by Michael Ham. Nearly had a touchdown the first time. And has great run after catch ability this time to make this 7-0. Okay, we need interceptions. So, I don't know. I guess we're going to play aggressive. If they want to beat us deep, I don't know that they're going to have the speed to be able to do that. But we need interceptions. I need them to pass the ball, but it has to be defensive back interceptions. So maybe a lot of dime today, a lot of nickel. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of dime. Here's the thing as well, is the bigger the lead we get, I think the more likely they are to air out the football. So we got to do a lot of that. Maruzek is going to run. Tim Washington there will tackle him. Yeah, this is going to be an annoying game. They're not going to do what I want. I need them to stay in the pocket and try to throw. I don't think they're going to do that. Hall in pursuit. Just going to break the tackle. It's Akron. I don't want them doing anything good. And a quick throw to Barclay. Hall not letting him get away that time. The Hall monitor is reading that all the way. Joey Maruzek is our quarterback. Joey, do I call him Joey? Maruzek doesn't really flow that well. It's 3rd and 7. He's going to throw right at Greg Hall. And we'll be short. Fontenot has 3. And Akron will punt. They need to start trying to push the ball down the field. How about try picking up the first down on 3rd down? Instead of just throwing short. That would have been nice. But they'll punt. More opportunities for the offense. We got to run up the score really quickly. That's a face mask. We'll take 15. There's a flag. Corey Warren will have that. He'll be able to turn upfield and get 16. I don't think Michael Ham burned down the sideline. As soon as I saw that quick out come open, I was all about it. Ooh, they're going to go ahead and motion over. They're going to go too high. Showing a too high shell. Could be cover 2, in which case Bennett could end up being wide open here. But we're going to throw inside for Warren. That's nearly intercepted. That's not where I wanted that. Play action on 2nd and 10. We're going deep over the top. It's Justin Bennett. And Daniel hits Bennett for 40. There's that Riverside connection, the Riverside native. And that, you know what you call that? Deep shot from Adam Daniel, Perth Amboy, New Jersey native, to Riverside native Justin Bennett. That's called going cross country. Decent enough throw from Daniel. Good catch by Justin Bennett. Good route in particular, as we're going to escape the pocket. Look to run with Daniel. And that's going to be another face mask. First and goal now. We're going to look to throw because I'm stupid. And Daniel will run into the end zone for a touchdown. He'll take it on the run. Add a rushing touchdown to his passing touchdown. And it's 14-0 Riverside. I want to score quickly. I do. Also, I will say, it's feeling really good to just pound a team again. Like, we've had so many games this season, 3, where it's been such a struggle. Like, obviously, the Notre Dame game, the USC game, but even Virginia Tech last week. I know it seemed like we beat up on them. We really didn't. If you watch the game, you obviously know that we were not good at all in the first half. Got a little bit better as the game went on, obviously. The defense was pretty good throughout, but the offense really struggled. But it's going to feel good to be nearly perfect against a team if what I think could happen does happen. There's a run. All right, who's this running back? Is this a joke? This dude is going to ruin my dreams. I mean, we're all over it with Hall. We're all over it. Stop running the ball. I know you think it's early, but this score is not going to get better. It's 14-0. We will be all over the run. Barclay is a problem. I'm aware of that. I really am. Marusek gonna run. Hall right there. Football came out, and Anderson jumps on it. The Hall monitor with the forced fumble. Hopefully Marusek tries to throw now, because this is not going to work. Not against this defense. Riverside football. Gonzalez, I mean, that's a decent change of direction there. Good spin. If only we could have hit that hole on the outside a little bit faster on that cutback. But still, not bad. Not bad. Although, as always, want to score even faster. Here's 2nd and 3. We throw that. Corey Warren. Nice catch. He'll break a tackle. And Corey Warren will have a touchdown. Yeah, this is going to be a murder. Daniel already 160 yards passing on just 5 completions. It's 21-0 Royals. This is what I was looking for. Studio update has USC smashing Colorado. They're obviously legit. We played them. They're very good. They're very good. But is Colorado on the schedule? I think they are. I think they are. So we'll play them a little bit later in the season. Next week it's Alabama and then a bye. And then I don't know. Could that be Colorado? Maybe. I think it's Oregon State, though, would be my guess. Okay, we need Marusek to force the ball to one of these receivers. That's the name of the game. Force a mistake. We want him in the pocket. We want him throwing. And we want these takeaways. That's fine. If they want to move the ball down the field a little bit, great, go for it. Tim Schmidt. But we are going to only rush 3. We will give him time to throw, essentially. And we'll look for these turnovers. Marusek gonna run. Yeah, he's not gonna run very far. Phil Walker smashed him. I don't know how we get this guy to stay in the pocket and throw. We rushed 3. We got a little bit of pressure. And he's like, I gotta take off. He's gonna do it again. He's sacked again. Joey Marusek, you're an idiot. Is that Phil Walker for the 2nd time? Throw the ball. Oh, a sack's better than a turnover. But, like, don't think about it. Just let it fly. See what happens. Oh, it could be a touchdown. Just give it a shot. It could be amazing. You'll be a hero. Throw the ball down the field. We're not going to catch the interception anyway. We need multiple chances. Yeah, we're streaking up the seam here. Corey Warren, do we throw it to him? We're going to Justin Bennett one-on-one. It's nearly intercepted. The thing is, he was going to run past the football. It's just so tough. And sometimes I'm able to do it, but it's so tough to work back to the football and actually get in a position to make the catch. We're lucky that some of these are not interceptions, but they really should be better throws as we're going to get out of the pocket. And we're going to run with Daniel. We need a block downfield. We're not going to get it. It's 15 from Daniel. Read option. We're going to stay up the middle. Decent block. Daniel will fall forward for 14. He's such a force running the football at times. I say at times because against some of these top teams, I mean, I guess we have been able to run the ball with him. But with Reggie Gonzalez, not so much. I think it's the offensive line more than anything. So, we keep recruiting these offensive linemen. They're going to develop. We'll have a pretty good offensive line next year, I think. But it's been a bit of a struggle so far. And that is the end of the first quarter. Riverside up 21-0. It feels good to smash the team. That's all I got to say. I know this might be one of the more boring episodes, but it's big for me because we need these recruits. And getting Daniel in Heisman consideration could be big. Really tried to fit that ball in there. Tight throw. Corey Warren had it. Just couldn't hold on. 3rd and 2. Gonzalez will keep it up the middle, and he will be just short of the end zone. I thought he had it. Can you tell I want the passing touchdown? We'll run the ball here on 2nd and goal. Actually, we're going up the middle. I mean, I see 3 down linemen. They're begging me to score a touchdown. Gonzalez up the middle, TD. How many times did we see that last year? Just money. 28-0 Royals. So I guess it's a good thing we moved to the Pac-12. Because this would be probably every game still in the Mountain West. Now, those teams are a little bit better than Akron. Right? They're like low 80s, some of them. Even high 70s. I mean, Akron's high 70s, but, they're a little bit better. But this is what we should be doing to Akron. We are in 90 overall. We've built up our program a little bit. We're in year 5. These games shouldn't be close. Like Alan Hart, who wasn't close on that coverage. Where are you? To screen, and it's a throwaway. This dude Maruzek knows what I want and is like, no, I'm not doing it. You're getting no opportunities for interceptions. What a little shithead. Excuse the language, but like, come on, dude. Maruzek to throw. Hart gets the deflection, but can't get the interception. I told you we would need multiple chances. We really would. So that's 1 deflection. We need 3 more and 2 more interceptions. There's a lot of game left. We might hang 100 on them. That would be neat. It's going to be close. I think we probably end up with a 60 bomb. But I really don't have any plans to slow down. I don't care. All gas, no brakes. But let's actually do that. And not let off and blow a huge second half lead. How about that? And yes, if in case you are a college football fan, that is a shot at Steve Sarkisian, who was all gas, no brakes. I'm a big Texas Longhorns fan, as many of you know. And I do have faith in the team going forward, but all gas, no brakes was the moniker that Sark brought to Texas and was big at Alabama. And it was no gas in the second half. Couldn't hold any lead. Texas was ahead of Oklahoma State, was ahead of Oklahoma, was ahead of multiple different schools. I mean, Iowa State by a little bit. Kansas, who was an embarrassing loss at home. Texas was up over all of these teams in the first half and couldn't hold on to any of those games. Lost to Iowa State, lost to Oklahoma State, lost to Oklahoma, lost to Kansas. But this is Riverside. This is a different world. Texas can't hurt me in here unless they beat me in game. We're going down the field. Did we get it in there? Warren! Great catch in traffic. Oh, I don't know how we didn't burn him over the top. But Daniel really put some air under that one. Safety tried to make a play, and it looked like us trying to make a play on the ball last week, where we just couldn't end up making any of these interceptions, and the receivers made the plays. Daniel on the move. Ooh, I didn't expect him to come down. I want this passing touchdown. You're not taking it from me. I mean, should we just trust it and throw the ball like instantly to Bennett? No. Daniel under pressure. He's got the speed, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. I'm not going to ignore the TD when it's there. Another rushing touchdown. Daniel just too fast. Congrats on the pressure off the edge. That was great for you guys. 35-0 Royals. To screen. Hall all over it. Another TFL for the Hall monitor. But the thing is, when I'm using the linebacker, I can't make that play, with the DB, obviously. We need the interceptions with defensive backs. Maruzek gonna run, and that is a sack. Third of the game for Phil Walker. He's got a defensive lineman mission accomplished by himself. 3rd and 15. Akron has not converted a third down all game. Maruzek looking to run. He is sacked again. That has tied the record that we broke last week with Marcus Kerr. Phil Walker now has 4 sacks, all in the first half. I think that was the case for Marcus Kerr as well. But this quarterback just continues to hold the ball forever. We need him to start throwing. We're rushing 3, sometimes 4. We need the linebacker sacks too. But man, it's very frustrating. Speed option, I can see this going to the house. There's the pitch to Gonzalez. And he's going to break multiple tackles, but only get 2. I feel like they actually played that pretty well. Up the seam, Warren, and we're intercepted by Durant. Couldn't have one game. Couldn't have one game. It's a face mask at the end. We have 1-on-1, man. Or 2-on-1. We can't get it to any. The safety takes away both. I mean, avoiding double-digit interceptions this season might actually be a miracle. These receivers get way too much separation. It's insane. Cover better. Like, need I remind you that this is Akron? It's Akron. Akron. Maruzek, another throwaway, about his 8th of the game. Is there anything in game to say, hey, idiots, play the football? They don't do it. They don't listen. They're disobedient. It's a draw. What are you gonna do, dude? You're Paul Monitor all over it. You know what really grinds my gears though? It's the fact that I keep coming out in dime to get these matchup advantages so they can't throw the ball. There's a sack with a DB. I don't need that. Clint Black got there. Go Clint, but doesn't really help. But it grinds my gears that we are putting out the personnel to stop them from throwing the ball, and they're still able to do it. Guys are still wide open. I'm sure he's going to try and run, and that's on me, but I don't care. Nice user, Joseph Brown, trying to make a play this way. Maruzek going to run. Brown, big hit. No gain for Maruzek. The screen. Gotta be a pick. Timmy turnovers back. Tim Washington with the interception. Let's go, Tim. Finally. Only need 1 more interception and 3 more pass deflections for the most points. Bennett, did he win deep? Bennett, big catch. Good throw from Daniel too. Not a ton of separation. Beautiful ball. Ooh, hurry up. Didn't mean to, but I'm down. And I think Humphreys is going to get a good release here. He didn't. Triplet's open, though. What a stiff arm from Phil Triplet. Oh, that was rude. Take another look. Good route, good catch. And he just took him and he punched him right in the mouth. Oh, man. Oh, that's my favorite moment of the season so far. I mean, he clean knocks him out. The eyes rolled back in his head. It's a clean KO. Gonzalez, what a juke! Does he have the speed? He's caught from behind. Reggie Gonzalez made an incredible move. He's been very good today. Does have a touchdown. Good block as well, but look at this. Set it up. 2 guys miss. Just doesn't have the speed to get to the end zone. But that is an awesome play. There isn't a lot harder in this world than passing for a touchdown near the goal line. We just got to get more creative in the ways we do it, maybe. Triplet bowled him over. Phil Triplet is playing angry today. He's running mean. 3rd touchdown pass of the game for Adam Daniel. Does have the pick, which bothers me a lot. But we're going to be up 42-0 in this first half. 48 seconds to go. This is good, though. This is really good because Akron might think they have enough time to score. And they might really try and make a push for it. 48 seconds. They have 3 timeouts. Try to get the ball down the field, Akron. You can't do it, but believe. Just believe. It's been a tough day for Maruzek. It really has been. Been sacked quite a bit. And I hope that trend... I guess I hope it continues, but I want the interceptions. We need the pass deflections as well with the DBs. Greg Hall is going to be taken out of the game soon for a safety. Clint Black. Will they count that as a deflection? He got a hand on it. They probably shouldn't, but they might. Let's take a look. They don't. We have 1 deflection. Need a lot more than that, but that's okay. There is time. Maruzek gonna run. He's sacked again. We're gonna call a timeout. Who got in there? Marcus Kerr. He's been playing pretty good lately. 3rd and 14. Don't run the ball. Okay, they're going trips left. Looks like it's probably going to be a pass. No, they run it. Black with the hit. Oh, no. Monster shot. We'll call a timeout. We're going to force them to punt. Because guess what? I think we can score. But this is the difference between an Akron and a USC. It's a big difference. But we are way, way, way better. And I'm loving it. I know it's probably a little bit boring for some of you guys. But I'm having a blast. Will we be able to get in the end zone before the half? I don't know. I want to score ASAP, though. I want them to have a chance to lob it up deep. Going for Ham. Stay in bounds. No, he can't. We'll call a timeout. 7 seconds. That had to be a touchdown. I don't know what that safety's doing, by the way. He chose to cover nobody because Warren probably is a touchdown. 7 seconds. Can we get a score? Hayford, the tight end, has it. Let's go. It's going to be 49-0. 7 touchdowns for Riverside here in this first half. And I hope they don't need it. I hope they try to take a shot. They will have excellent field positioning. 1 second to go. No, they're not going for a field goal. Oh, you guys suck. They're not. You don't have the range. Did they not understand that college kickers miss? This is a Hail Mary shot. Phil Triplett going to have a chance to return this. Phil Triplett was spaced down the sideline. Triplett has a blocker. Can't stay in bounds. Oh my goodness. If Phil Triplett would have housed a missed field goal, what an end to the first half that would have been. Yeah, Akron's going to go to 2-2, I think, after this one. Isn't that funny? That's why you can't take college record for anything. Akron's 2-1. Riverside's 1-2, and we are up 49-0. Akron really hasn't even had a chance. It's been really disgusting. But not in the way that it was disgusting last week where we just couldn't do anything. It's been disgusting because it's a bloodbath. It's 49-0. The game's really never been close. We can't let Akron lose hope. They got to keep trying to move the chains. Maruzek going to run. It's not what I mean. Is that Marcus Kerr who got him? No, it's Phil Walker again, his 5th sack. That is a new record. He breaks Marcus Kerr's record of 4. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, dude. It's just Adrian Chandler has, what, 0? Holt, 0. Kerr has 1. Craig Jackson doesn't have any. Phil Walker has 5. It's a screen. Hall's going to be all over it. Another TFL. It's going to be time to get a DB in that role because they're probably going to try a screen again. I mean, I can't take Hall out of the game, really, but I don't know. That's how we stop the screen. I don't know. Maybe Hall on the D-line. That's going to be it. Hall on the D-line. Phil Walker out of the game. And that is another sack for Marcus Kerr. It's 4th and 23. Akron will punt. Yeah, we're going to make some changes. Hall playing up to a 97 is out of the game. It's going to be, let's see, what safety fits well? Is it going to be Bruce Clemens probably? Could put Darren Watkins in there, 94 speed user. Let's get Darren Watkins at middle linebacker. Craig Jackson going to be out of the game as well. I think we're going to put, yeah, let's go Earl Rice. And then Kyle Smith really doesn't play a ton. He's fine to stay in there. And then at left end, Kerr playing up to an 88, by the way. Kerr is going to be out for Greg Hall. And then at right end, Chandler playing up to a 91 will be out for, where is he? Craig Jackson. So a lot of DBs on the field now. Our linebackers move to the D-line so we can get those sacks with defensive linemen, hopefully. And we need interceptions and pass deflections. Offense has been crazy. I think we probably have 100 rushing yards already, but we'll be running the ball a little bit in the second half, I can say confidently. We'll still be throwing the ball. We want to score quickly. Gonzalez will lose a yard. Are they blitzing? Oh, that ball's tipped up and nearly intercepted. Caught by Gonzalez. Batted down at the line. Nearly intercepted. Somehow Reggie came up with the catch. That's pretty wild. Daniel with 4 passing touchdowns. Looking for a 5th. We'll see what we can do. Don't really like the options. We're going to throw for Gonzalez. That's kind of a crazy throw, but it was completed. Michael Ham, a way to make a man miss. Got a block. Michael Ham, touchdown. He is so electric after the catch, too. Sometimes you only think of him as a deep threat, but check this out. Just sitting down, and then is able to find so much space with a juke, and then tiptoe around, and just, it's a great run. Great effort. 56-0 Riverside. Alabama down to Ole Miss right now. Very fresh into the game, very early, so wouldn't read too much into that. All right, what is this new team going to look like? Rice and Watkins. I mean, we have a ton of speed. Linebackers in on the end. Let's see what we can do. I'd love a screen here because I'm going to read it all the way. They're going to run the ball. Greg Hall exploded off the ball. 5th tackle for loss for Greg Hall. This running back really hasn't got it a ton today. It's the quarterback who keeps running. It's a screen. I can't get over to it with Watkins. No. Oh, that was a really big opportunity. We got blocked out of the way. Please run another screen. Please, please, please. They're not going to. That's so open. One of the biggest gains of the gains of the game. Gains of the game. Why is it tough to say? Gains of the game. Gains of the day for Akron. They have 85 total yards. We have 489. Is he going to try and run here? He's going to get a decent gain in there. But now they're going to pass us. And it's going to be less than a 300-yard difference. We have 489 to their now probably 90 or so. I tried to not get sucked down to the line on that. That's frustrating. It's a broken tackle as well. And Akron's starting to get it going a bit. This new defense has been pretty bad. Just really some momentary lapses on defense so far. We're going to be just fine. I can promise that. Even if we allow points. I mean, obviously we know they're not going to win the game at this point. But I still don't know if they're going to get points up on the board. We're very capable of a turnover. Maruzek going to run. That's going to be a sack by the Hall monitor, Craig Hall. That's a linebacker sack. We need those. I like that. Try a screen. I'm going to be all over the screen. I'm playing it pretty hard. Maruzek will nearly throw an interception. That's okay, though. The deflection with a safety is good. Akron going to try a field goal. I imagine this is going to go in. It's a chip shot, but college kickers miss. That one is going to sneak in, though. 56-3 is your score. I'm considering putting in the backup quarterback, Ryan Davis, to see what he's capable of. We know he's pretty good. Doesn't have the mobility that Daniel has, but is more accurate despite having a less powerful throwing arm. But it might not be a bad idea. But also, here's why I'm conflicted on that. I couldn't say why. Here's why I'm conflicted, is because Daniel is a Heisman favorite right now, and we don't really want to do anything to jeopardize that. That's gonna be a pick six. Durant with the interception. Oh my goodness. Talking and playing, man. It's going to be my downfall. Second interception. Akron right back in it. Oh, God. A 2-interception game against Akron. Is that a joke? I mean, Adam Daniels going to have 20 interceptions this year in the Pac-12. Really annoying. Oh, Daniel with space. Daniel down the field, 20 yards in a weird way. Daniel can't get the throw off. Is the offensive line struggling to find time against Akron? Dude, it's a corner route. It takes 2 seconds to develop. Couldn't hold the blocks for 2 seconds. 4th and 3 from midfield. All gas, no brakes. What did I say? Daniel up the middle. Daniel's caught from behind after 20. Up the middle. It's Blake Hayford, the tight end. You know, Justin Bennett still has terrible release, and it hasn't ever even been noticeable once. I feel like he gets the same type of releases that all these other receivers with crazy release get. It hasn't been even the slightest bit of a problem. Daniel will just bowl over defenders. Adam Daniel, what a touchdown. That's just him being better. 63-10 Riverside. Jeez. Try to work the screen, please. Try to work the screen. They're doing it. I can't get over. We have 94 speed. I can't get over there. Come on, man. To screen again. We make the tackle. Cool. God, I'm getting annoyed. Back-to-back screens. Still can't make a play. Maruzek throwing deep down the field. And that is deflected by, is it Bruce Clemens? Bobby Anderson? I think Bruce Clemens dropped the pick. We need a pick. We have, what, 3 deflections now? Brown, Hart, Clemens now. Do we have it with anybody else? We have at least 3 deflections and 1 interception. Need 1 of each, I think, to be safe. Still plenty of time left. And that is the 3rd quarter. We're looking good right now. And obviously it's 63-10, but we're looking good for our goals. Just need that deflection and an interception. The interception is going to be a lot tougher, obviously, but I think we're looking okay. Quick throw and completely missed him. Did they read the screen? Kind of, but we got blockers. Gonzalez has all types of space, and that will be a very long Riverside touchdown. 45-yard TD on the screen. Daniel now well over 400 yards passing. His 6th passing touchdown of the game. It's going to be 70-10 Riverside. Yep, officially 3 pass breakups. We could use another linebacker sack or 2 as well. But focusing on the deflections. I'm going to start playing over. So in case it is a... oh, shoot. I was going to say, so in case it is a screen, we can get to it way faster. But then you risk the throwaway. So, I don't know. Don't want to do what I did there and over-pursue. Gonna run the ball. Watkins got pancaked because he's a safety playing inside linebacker. Didn't really expect to run, though. I mean, they're only down 60. I think they might want to try and get back in this. Oh, that's a great deflection by Clint Black. Oh my goodness, diving effort to get a hand on the football. That's 4. That's a lot of bonus points. Now all we need is an interception. This could be a screen. It's not going to be. It's not going to be. It's a throwaway. Well, that's kind of open. Oh, I thought we played a lot very well, and then Tim Harris comes out of nowhere and gets the catch. We need just a stupid decision by Maruzek. The 2nd interception would be so big. It really would be. Maruzek looking to run. He's getting sacked. That's Greg Hall. The Hall monitor. 2nd sack of the game. His 7th tackle for loss. Oh, man. Maruzek looking to run. He's sacked again. That is Phil Walker. That is a new record again. His 6th sack of the game. This quarterback just can't handle the heat, and he's stuck in the kitchen. Kyle Smith into the game. That's not who I want to see. Let's get him blitzing. It's a linebacker sack, potentially. Maruzek under pressure. Will throw, and will complete it to Pratt. What? Oh, that needs to be a pick. 4th and 3. Maruzek gonna run. He's sacked again. Is that Greg Hall? It's Greg Hall. Phil Walker got in there as well. I wonder if he's gonna get awarded with a half sack. We need this the second interception so bad, though. It will be so big for recruiting, it's not even funny. Gonzalez, unreal. What are you going to do when Reggie Gonzalez starts doing whatever this is at you? Only 70 yards for him, but he only has 11 carries. Just hasn't been the offense. We want to score quickly, and sometimes the runs are a real good way to do that. Sometimes it takes a lot longer. We go read option, and we wanted to hand that ball off. Akron on the verge of forcing a punt. However, in order to do that, they would need to stop us here big time. And we're going deep. That ball's going to hang up a bit. Justin Bennett is way too good. I can't believe we almost made him a quarterback, even though that didn't really happen. He was always going to be a receiver. He's so good at these jump balls. It's like a guaranteed catch if he can get a hand on it. 1st and goal, going with the run. Gonzalez with space, lowers his shoulder, touchdown. Reggie Gonzalez. I think his 3rd of the game overall. 2 rushing and the receiving touchdown. It's going to be 77 from Riverside. I know, blowout's not exactly the most exciting, but and it's exciting for me for obvious reasons. I think we need to go exclusively man for the rest of the zone. Nope. For the rest of the game, the zone just doesn't really seem to work too well against them. Maruzek going to run into another sack. Ooh, it's John Holt for the first time. Been a lot of Phil Walker. This is John Holt's first time doing anything. They're saying watch the screen. A lot of times they do run the screen when you hear that audio. Not doing it this time, though. Maruzek sacked again. It's Craig Jackson off the edge. He led the nation in sacks last year. Hasn't really done that this year. But once again, it's another punt. We need to get back on defense. That sounds crazy to say. It's the opposite of what you usually want to do. But we need to get back on defense. Is that going to be a good block off the edge? It is. Gonzalez can't make a miss. Time is not on our side. We need to get back on D. Daniel trying to be faster than a defensive lineman will throw on the run and find Hayford for the touchdown. School record 7th passing touchdown in a game, and he's on 500 yards exactly. Great throw. And Blake Hayford, I think, finds the end zone for a 2nd time. They're going to review it, but I think this will stand. Yeah, that's certainly at least 1, probably 2. And we will have dropped minimum 83 points on him, probably 84. They might just be giving up, which really sucks. No, Maruzek gonna run. Black with the tackle. We need a pick. Please throw at us, please. Make the pick! Watkins, please. I want it so bad. And this is probably the final possession of the game. Maybe. But I think probably is. And I'm seeing so many chances where we're so close and we just can't quite do it. Look how far Hart is off the ball. I'm in man coverage. I'm saying play tight. And he's still so far away. Ooh, Marion Bates on the field. Former 5-star. In the class with Adam Daniel. Maruzek throws to the flat. We can't get there with Watkins. Oh my goodness. Please give one of my corners a chance. It's all I'm asking for. It's a screen. It's a screen. It's a dropped interception on 3rd down. No. Oh, I read it all the way. And they're going to run the ball on 4th and 12. Unreal. Sorry, Ray Guy Award. Not this year. We're kicking it out. We're giving them a chance. If they settle for a field goal try, I'm going to spike the controller. Okay, we might get one final shot at this. I'm sure it's going to be a throwaway. Maruzek will be sacked. And that's the game. We couldn't get the second interception. Phil Walker gets his 7th sack. As not frustrating as that game was, it also was frustrating. Adam Daniel, 500 passing yards, 7 touchdowns, 2 picks. Rushing also went for 152 and 3 touchdowns. He have 10 total touchdowns. Goodness. 2 touchdowns for Gonzalez as a rusher at 81 yards. And then as receiver, Ham, 5 for 140, 2 TDs. Warren over 100 with a touchdown. Gonzalez with a touchdown. Blake Hafer with 2 touchdowns. Bennett went for over 100. Triplet with a TD. And John Humphreys had 1 catch for 9 yards. Defensively, 8 tackles for loss for Phil Walker and Greg Hall, who had 13 total tackles. 2 for Marcus Kerr. Walker had 7 sacks. 3 for Hall, 2 for Kerr. 1 for Jackson, Holt, Black. And then interceptions, 1 for Tim Washington. And we did have the pass deflections with DBs, thankfully. But yeah, that's a really annoying thing that we didn't get multiple interceptions. It's unreal. Alabama did hold on to beat Ole Miss, by the way. And I say hold on. They had a big fourth quarter to end up holding on and beating them. And we have a head coach upgrade. What do we have here? Lockout or Locksmith could be big. We're going to do the Saban factor, a.k.a. insta-commit. 5% chance of an instant commitment when you offer a scholarship. So that's really, really good. Humiliation, Zips her embarrassed following an 84-10 shellacking by Riverside. And we will advance to week 6 and play Bama. Will we get any commits after that game? It's possible, but I don't think so. Maybe 1 or 2. Oh, we get a lot. We get way more than I thought. Okay. This is actually so big. I can only imagine if we got another interception, what it would look for, or what it would look like. But that's really good. Where are we ranked right now? Top 50, hopefully? Like, 38 would be awesome. Top 40 would be awesome. 44. Okay, listen. After some Pac-12 wins, I think that's going to change. But we have so many points for recruiting now. This was such a big week. Kurt Rhodes is committed from New Jersey. This one was huge. This one was so big. Massive to get him. He is really, really, really good. Todd Carter, big-time receiver, 4-star. Kurt Rhodes was a 5-star, by the way. That New Jersey pipeline coming up clutch. But Todd Carter, 4-star receiver, gem, decent hands, good route runner, good speed. Todd Carter's got big-time potential. Brett Johnson, another New Jersey guy, 4-star safety, good speed, good tackling, decent coverage. Bobby Reed, another safety, great tackling, pretty good speed, zone coverage not too bad, block shedding's great, and he's 6'6". Can't throw on us. And then Nick Hawkins, 6'4", 252. I mean, our safety's nearly as big, right? Not the weight, but he's 2 inches taller. Nick Hawkins, just all around well-rounded, good tackling, good speed, good finesse moves, block shed. He's just a good player. Not amazing, but definitely very solid. We're going to take Cedric Mason off the board. Jimmy McConnell we're in play for. Grant Moses is the punter. He's got 92 speed. I just had to check. Just had to check on that. 92 speed. We'll offer him a scholarship. I want to see who the first insta-commit's going to be. Because we could offer some of these guys that, like, I'll waste the 50 points. We're going to take them off the board because we're not going to get them. But I'll waste the points if we have a 5% chance. Like, those are good odds. We'll take them off. Andy Anderson's pretty good. Probably someone I just want in general. We'll offer him a scholarship and probably put maybe 200 points on him. Sean Sullivan's one I want a lot. That might be a 700-point guy. 4-star out of Overland, Missouri. Overland. 81 speed, 86 tackle. Looks pretty good. Gabe Bailey's another one that I want. He is slow, but the coverage is good. I'm a little bit mixed on it, but I think we can put some points in on him. What's Drew Thompson look like? 89 speed. Not a bad running back to have. From North Dakota. We'll offer Drew Thompson, put some points on him. Actually in the lead on Brent Davis now. We'll put some points on him, try to get him a little bit quicker. And then Kevin Mitchell. Kevin Mitchell was close to a commit. He goes to LSU week 7. LSU's pretty far behind. Kevin Mitchell could end up being a Royal. 92% locked. I'm liking that. Justin Stevens. This is the big one. We were down by quite a lot. Where are we now? We are in the lead on Justin Stevens. Plus 990. 95% locked. This is huge. Goes to Oregon this week. USC's not until week 14. USC is probably going to go to number 3. Oregon, I would assume, jumps to number 2 after this week. They could even pass us, but I think it's highly unlikely. Justin Stevens could be a Royal by next week. Robert Davis is very close to a commit. Clarence Brown is fairly close to a commit as well. Outside linebacker with good speed. We could take this up to like 400 points. Andrew Smith, I really don't care about too much. He's fine. A little slow. And then Chris Breedlove. We're in the lead. He goes to Oregon week 6. Yeah, this can be a battle for Chris Breedlove, unfortunately. But that's okay. Now, I added Sean Smith to the board just because he's really, really, really fast. But I don't know that I want him. Let's go ahead and scout Jimmy McConnell. Plus 3. Not bad for defensive tackle. Good speed. We'll offer him a scholarship. Blake Edwards was interesting to me because he's really, really fast. 6'6". 94 speed. Route running's really good. Spectacular catch is really good. Blake Edwards is somebody I probably want. Offer him a scholarship with 50 points maybe just for now. Do I want Gabe Bailey? I think he's just a little slow, honestly. I think he's a little slow. We can probably get him. It's not going to be worth the 500 points to me, is my executive decision on that. But massive recruiting class already. We're looking really, really good. Massive stomping of Akron. We currently have the #1 recruiting class in the nation. And that's because we've signed 5 already. However, Oklahoma State was 7, and USC has only signed 2. They are both 5 stars. Jones and Carter, both athletes. That's interesting. 322. It's a D tackle. But that is going to do it. Adam Daniel dropped. He had 10 total touchdowns. This dude had 75 yards in a TD. What? We have 75 rushing yards and a touchdown. 3 catches for 26 yards. I get that it was against Kentucky and we played Akron, but 500 passing yards, 152 rushing yards, and 10 total touchdowns says, nah, move them down. Okay. Well, that's going to do it for the video. Adam Daniel surely won player of the week. I mean, how would he not? Yeah, Adam Daniel, Phil Walker. Marcus Kerr got it the week before. That makes sense. But that is going to do it. Probably back to the normal of getting smashed as we take on #1 Bama. Listen, we played some really good teams really tight. We played USC pretty tight. It's going to be a war, but I'm ready for Bama. Bring on Bama. Hopefully I don't regret those words, but I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.
I hit it at the park, Ben Bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah, promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, I'ma turn taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud.